She was born in Texas and raised in Kentucky. But in Nashville, Callie Khouri is known as the creator and executive producer of the critically acclaimed drama, Nashville. Yes! And the Oscar award-winning screenwriter of Thelma and Louise. Crowned the best new drama of 2012 by outlets including USA Today, TV Guide, Entertainment Weekly, Time Magazine, The New York Post and the Daily Beast, the show Nashville earned Golden Globe nominations for its lead actresses and a Writers Guild of America nomination. Khouri led the show as its creator and executive producer for 4 seasons, from 2012 to 2016. Thank you, Callie Khouri. She may be best known for galvanizing women and sparking nationwide debate in 1991 with her screenwriting debut, Thelma and Louise, which was nominated for an astonishing 6 Academy Awards. And guess what? She won the Oscar, the Golden Globe, the Writers Guild of America Award, and a PEN Literary Award for Best Original Screenplay. Yes. Thelma and Louise took home the London Film Critics Circle Award for Film of the Year and was nominated for Best Original Screenplay by the British Academy of Film and Television Arts. Khouri followed Thelma and Louise with 1995's Something to Talk About, starring Julia Roberts, Dennis Quaid, and Robert Duvall. Let's give them something to talk about. She then made her director... I need a producer, T-Bone. I'm just joking. She then made her directorial debut with Divine Secrets of the Ya-Ya Sisterhood. And that no less starred Sandra Bullock and Ashley Judd, which she also adapted for the screen. In 2006, she collaborated with legendary television producer Stephen Bacco and wrote and directed the television drama Hollis and Ray. She then directed her second feature film, Mad Money, starring Diane Keaton, Katie Holmes, and Queen Latifah. She has continued to be honored for her writing in film and television, as well as her commitment to the honest portrayal of women on screen. Her accolades include Nashville Women in Film's 2016 Woman of the Year, the 2016, I love this, Patsy Montana Award, yes, an honorary doctorate in fine arts from Watkins College of Art, Film and Design, the National Women's History Museum's 2015 Women Making History Award. I'm getting tired. The Austin Film Festival's 2013 Austin Distinguished Screenwriter Award, and tonight she is being inducted into the Source Hall of Fame. And we have a special guest who's coming to help with Callie's induction. Please help me welcome one of the stars of the TV show Nashville. Ladies, hold your breath. Charles Esten.
Thank you so much. This is not only an honor to be here on this night when these Amazing women are being honored. It's not only an honor to present this to Callie, it is actually an opportunity for me. And on behalf of the rest of the cast, I have to say, I'm an actor, which means I'm a glory thief. Because the people that do all the hard work, you don't get to see them, and they don't get thanked as much as we do. We just came back from a tour all over the United States and over to the UK and Ireland, and I got to see the impact that this show Nashville has had, not just here, but all over the world. And again, I would think of the people that would be in the dark and that did not get to stand on that stage and be thanked. Literally, when we shoot these things, all the people that do all the work step back into the dark, and they point lights at us, and they say, action. Let me tell you, there's nobody that should be pushed into the light and thanked for Nashville more than my friend Callie Khouri. It's extremely appropriate that Callie be inducted into the Source Hall of Fame, because she is quite literally the source. They say in Nashville that all starts with a song. Well, in Hollywood or in television and movies, it all starts with a script. It all starts with a concept of these characters that you've created. This is the creator of those concepts and of those characters. This is the person that, while I had no idea what was going on, was sitting somewhere doing that hard work of writing and creating lives and characters that were real and that meant something to you, or would eventually mean something to you. I've been doing this 25 years. I've been very, very fortunate and had a good career. I never ever opened a script and read a character like Deacon Claiborne until Callie Khouri wrote that script. So she is the source of that truth, and she's the source of so much change in my life that I can't even really explain it to you. My wife, Patty's here in the audience with me tonight. Thank you, Patty, for being here. She loves Callie as well. And maybe Patty alone knows the change that came about. I was not going to move out of LA. I had little kids who were getting older, and I said, we're going to stay right here unless the right script comes along. One night, my wife read that script in bed, and when she finished reading it, she looked at me and she went, she knew. And then I had to get that show. But since then, I am no longer an Angelina or a Hollywood guy. We are full-on Nashvillians. My kids go to Brentwood. They go to Belmont. This is our home because of Callie Khouri. This is my family's home because of Callie Khouri. And even more importantly than that, she made me a big famous TV star. And I've even been told, because of this character, Deacon Claiborne, a sex symbol of sorts. She's the source of that as well. You might not believe this, but before the role of Deacon, not that many people saw that in me at all. My wife, my mother, and then maybe a handful of other extremely insightful people. But seriously, one other thing I want to say about Callie is it wasn't just the creation of the show. For those of you that don't know, she is also been a writer all along the way, and also been a director of our show all along the way. And let me tell you this, once again, the word source comes to me, because the source, when you think of water, that's where the purest water is. That's where the best water is. Over these last seasons, wherever we went with our scripts, wherever we went with our characters, to be on network television and to do the things required to be on network television, whenever Callie would write a script, or whenever Callie would direct a script, we would find our true north again, because she has always been, from the very beginning, the source of the truest part of Nashville. So thank you for that. And finally, they say, write what you know. And Callie even told me once she would sit with her incredibly gifted and lauded husband, T-Bone Burnett, who was such a huge part of Nashville as well. Thank you, T-Bone, for your contribution. She would sit with T-Bone and his unbelievably gifted friends, musical friends, and it would always sort of go in her head, I know why they're here in Nashville. Why am I here? Why am I here? And it took this show and that script and what she's done here to let her know why she was here. And it wasn't just that first script. What I want to tell you is that she has always redirected it and brought it back. And the thing I love most about it, and why this is so appropriate as well, they say, write what you know. Well, Callie Khouri writes, I think, some of the most strong, intelligent, funny, powerful, charismatic women in television or film or anywhere. And in her case, it's not just writing what you know, it's writing what you are. So thank you so much, Callie, for all your gifts to me and to this town. Ladies and gentlemen, 2016 inductee into the Source Hall of Fame, my friend Callie Khouri.
I'm going to use the big girl mic. So I was talking to my new showrunner today, a wonderful person named Marshall Herskovitz, who's going to help us shepherd the show into another season. And I said, I'm working on this speech. Yes. And I'm having a really hard time. He goes, don't write anything. Just get up there and see what happens. And that sounded so smart at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and is now like the worst idea I ever heard. So we'll just see what happens. I am so honored and privileged to be in the company of so many accomplished, hardworking, trailblazing women, and I thank you with all humility for this award. I've been so fortunate to be able to bring two things together that I love so much, filmmaking and music. I have zero musical ability other than I love to listen. And when I first moved to Nashville out of college, I moved here knowing nothing about what I was going to do with my life. And as Chip alluded to, I spent several years here trying to answer that question and never was able to satisfactorily answer it while I was here. I was so overwhelmed by the songwriting talent and the musical performers and all the people who worked so hard to get the music out to the rest of the world. And I didn't have a place in that. And I was so confounded. How could I love a town this much, and how could I love these people this much and not have a place? And so to be able to bring this show back to Nashville and have it all come together for me, and to be able to show what I love so much about this city to the rest of the world has been nothing but a privilege. So thank all of you for that, for inspiring me to be able to do that. Allison, Tammy, Diane, Nancy, to be in your company tonight has just been truly an honor. You know, but I want to point out that, you know, although I'm sure a lot of us have at times felt all alone am I, we are not. You know, there's a sisterhood of women who have helped each other and will continue to help each other through this business and through everything that we're going to be confronted with while we try to level the playing field. And one of these days, it's not going to be a glass ceiling, it's going to be a glass floor. So I thank you all again for this award. It's been a long night and we still have a wonderful honoree. So I'm going to thank you most humbly. Thank my husband, Tom and Sarah Schuyler, who I met when I first moved here, Stephen Reed Buchanan, Chip and Patty, thank you for joining me tonight. Scott Borchetta, who's been an absolute spine for me so many times, and Sandy, thank you very much for joining me, and thank all of you. Thanks.